Here we go. Here I sit on the couch.
Welcome back to the Road to the Show on MLB the Show. It's the Evan Milligan story, and I'm your host, longtime listener. An announcement as essentially, guys, I'm not going to lie, I'm just not really feeling this playthrough. It's a grind, for one thing. But also, I just prefer the franchise mode, period. So, what I'm going to do is we're going to start really burning through episodes and burning through seasons to try and kind of at least see out the end of the career of Evan Milligan and kind of what final numbers he ends up with if we just basically quick manage or quick sim all the way through each season. So we've already gone to the end of the 2026 campaign. I finally got a chance to play every single day. So I played 163 games. We won a one-game playoff. Then we won the wild card game, but then got swept by the Dodgers, who went on to win the World Series. But probably my best overall season so far, 314 for the batting average, 37 home runs, and 123 RBIs. Very impressive. We stole 20 bases, a 977 OPS, and then defensively, we ended up with 11 errors. So our worst defensive season to date, but not terrible. So now what we're going to look at real quick is just see if we got any awards out of this for that kind of performance. And so Dom T. Williams, wait. MVP. I got the National League MVP for the regular season. So how you like them apples? Soto got the batting title 2 years in a row now. Toribio ended up 287, 19 home runs. Pretty good year for a rookie. Yelich. I know I didn't get a gold glove. Surely I got the silver slugger, right? Yeah. So there you go. One heck of a season for me. Taking home the National League MVP. So that's something to put into the trophy case. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and get through. Let's see where we are statistically for the career. Any milestones that we're coming up on? We should get to 1,000 hits next season, and we're only going to be 24. So, guys, there is potential to get way up there in the hit total. We're at 131 home runs, which isn't that bad for this point in the career. At this age, that's a pretty darn good number. So we'll keep an eye on that total. We should get to 500 RBIs next season. We'll get to 100 stolen bases next season. So we'll get to 500 runs scored, 200 doubles. There are some milestones we'll get to next year. So we'll keep an eye on that. But let's go ahead and jump ahead to the end of the 2027 season. I'll maybe drop in if we get traded just to add that note. But we're gonna, like I said, kind of burn through this and start working towards finalizing this series. All right, so here it is. It took a while. We're just beyond the All-Star break, coming up on the trade deadline. The Mets are not contenders this season, and we have been traded to the White Sox. So I'm assuming that the White Sox are a contender. So, all right, words can't describe the respect we have for you, Evan. So the general manager got the deal done. We just found it to be in the club's best interest to move it right now. I understand.
Even star players can be subject to
I am not shocked. In fact, if anything, I would have been like, good riddance, sir. I am done with you. We're 48 and 47, and let's see, when we get traded to the White Sox, I'm sure we'll get called into the manager's office. Look at Evan Milligan in that outfit. So I did get signed to a $3.5 million contract by the Mets finally. They gave up on the garbage of offering me double-A contracts. All right. It's hard to put into words what a kick it is for a manager to welcome a player of your caliber. Thank you. I think this will be a productive partnership for both of us. I just want to be treated like one of the guys.
He does his best to convey his delight in the development.
I'm pretty excited to be here myself, truth be told.
And with that, this
Welcome
all-star
to the
will
White
take
Sox.
the field
All right,
for the
let's
first
look at our
time with
record.
his
Yeah,
new team.
59 and 39. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go win a World Series, boys. Here we go. All right, so we've reached the end of the 2027 season. Yeah. So we ended up losing to the Astros in the ALCS, but another good season. We hit 306, 39 home runs, and we got over 200 hits on the season. One shy of our personal best, and we scored 139 runs. So we're now over 600 runs for the career, 1,000 hits, 251 doubles. We've got 170 home runs, and we're over 500 RBIs. We stole 22 bases, so we're going to probably end up stealing about 20 bases a season. And the OPS 937, pretty solid. How was the defense this year? Holy cannoli! 18 errors? What in blazes? What's going on there, guys? Whatever. It's not that big of a deal. I ended up doing okay in the postseason. I hit 6 home runs, but the average was down a little bit. OPS was way up there, but the average and the on-base percentage not the best. But bottom line is, you know, we had a pretty good season. We made a run, got to the ALCS. We won game 1 and then lost in 5 games. So that was kind of disappointing, but pretty good season. All right, now we've reached the end of the 2028 season. We made the playoffs and got knocked out again by the Astros, this time in the ALDS, but another very good season for Evan Milligan. Hit 316, 38 home runs, and a career-high 208 hits. So that's pretty much the model of consistency right there, fellas. Very good season. The RBI total was down a little bit. 16 stolen bases is down a touch, but who cares? So we're over 200 home runs for the career, and we're only 25 years old. We've got 1,269 hits and a career average at 312, a career OPS of 937. Defensively, a better season with 10 errors and a 985 fielding percentage. A 9.2 WAR is very good at shortstop. So that's the 2028 season, right? I think it was that season. The Astros went on to win the World Series again. I don't know if I mentioned that. So here we go. Okay, we're back at the end of the 2029 season, and the reason that we're looking at Brendan Rodgers' statistics is because we made the playoffs, won the wild card game, and then I got removed from the playoff roster. So if we look at the depth chart, we've got a pretty good mix of shortstops here. With Rodgers, his overall is the attributes are there, so I get it that you want him in the lineup, but his statistics are terrible. Okay, this guy barely played this season. They chose him over me. I hit 297, which again, that's a down season as far as the average goes, but I still hit 32 home runs. I slugged 538 with a 917 OPS. Stole 15 bases, and I got the shaft. So now we need to get traded from the White Sox, apparently. Unbelievable, guys. Now, what I want to look at is Brendan Rodgers' contract. They've got him signed for 3 more years. So in between seasons, I should have pointed this out. I did not get an offer from the White Sox. It was my free agency year, okay? I got an offer from the Blue Jays for like 2 years, $40 million. And then I got an offer from the Braves for 3 years around $60 million. I didn't accept either of those because I was waiting for the White Sox to make me an offer. They never did. Apparently they went out and got, well, they already had him. So bottom line is they didn't even make me a freaking offer. So what I ended up having to do then is eventually the offers got pulled by the Blue Jays and Braves, and I had to try out to make the team in spring training. And of course, they had me in the lineup, and then they play me every day during the regular season and then drop me from the playoff roster. So whatever the F that's about, I don't know. But yet another thing that is wrong with the MLB the Show, like, logic from a Road to the Show perspective. Like, come on with this. It keeps happening, and it's happened yet again. I don't even care if we make the, we're just going to sim. We lost, and the Mets have won a World Series. Our former team knocked off the Royals to win the 2029 season. So, there you have it. We'll hopefully be on the opening day roster again next year, but now we got to start talking to our agent about getting us out of here. And we ended up signing, let's show you. Where is, if I go here, I should be able to show you my contract. I mean, I ended up signing just like whatever they offered, which was 3 years, like $19 million. Nothing crazy, but I didn't care about the money. Like, I just wanted to stay with the White Sox. So we accomplished that goal, but then got hosed by them come freaking time for the ALDS. And we lost, I should point out. So good. Good on you. You hosed me, and that's what happens. All right, we are at the end of the 2030 campaign. We got swept by the Blue Jays in the ALDS. I did get to play, so that was positive. Played every single game. We had 184 hits, putting us over 1,600. We're sneaking up on 1,000 runs scored for the career, coming up on 400 doubles. We've got 50 triples. We should hit 300 home runs next season. We got a career high 40 on the season and stole 22 bases. The average was down a touch at 293, but still a very good season. Hit 946. And in the field, 16 errors. So still struggling a little bit with the glove, but another solid year offensively. And we're already halfway to a 3,000 hit career, and we are only 27 years old. So there's potential to get to 3,000, also potential to get to 500 homers, which would be a guarantee first ballot Hall of Famer. I mean, that's basically Miguel Cabrera right now. You're getting in with those kind of numbers. So we'll keep trucking away here and see how far we can take this thing toward a Hall of Fame career. All right, end of the 2031 campaign and some another solid season. We ended up stealing 26 out of 27 bags. And we hit 33 home runs, hit 303. We were, like, killing it at the All-Star break. The average, I think, was, like, 330, and we had 22 home runs already. We were just decent, you know, from then on, and the power numbers dropped off. We only hit 11 home runs after the break. And then we won the ALDS over the Blue Jays, and then they dropped me from the playoff roster again, and we lost to the Rangers, who went on to win the World Series. So I can't do anything about it. There, you know, when you look at the attributes as far as the overalls, I'm right there with the other guys that they chose over me for the playoff roster to go to the ALCS, which again, is just stupid. The OPS was down this year at 887. That's our worst since our rookie, you know, like half season here. But we are at, let's see, 1,100 runs, 1,850 hits, so we should get to 2,000 next year. We eclipsed the 300 home run plateau. We're pushing 200 stolen bases, a career batting average of 307, career OPS of 930, and then defensively another season with 15 errors and a 978 fielding percentage. The WAR down a little bit as well, but still a very productive guy. And then here, like, why would they do that? Why would they drop me from the roster and go with this guy who ends up getting 1 hit in 17 freaking at-bats for the postseason? And this guy, like, come on, fix it, MLB the Show. All right, I want to bring you into statistics. We're going to look at my season stats because he just went off this season. He was hitting like 350 all year with decent power numbers to boot, and then I wish I could show you like month by month statistics, because down the stretch, Evan Milligan was hitting home runs like freaking Sammy Sosa the one year that he hit like 20 in June. It was insane. He just shot up. He ended up with 221 hits, gets him over 2,000 for his career, and a career high, not even close. 42 doubles, 7 triples, 49 home runs, and 130 RBIs. We got over 1,000 RBIs. Now, I want to look at, and 24 stolen bases. Look at that OPS. Good God, that was insane. It was like just from the beginning a crazy season. Even had a pretty good defensive year. I want to look and see if I got the Triple Crown, because surely I won the batting title. 49 homers should get me in the hunt for... Oh, wait. I'll have to do it after the postseason. The reason that I stopped before the end of the postseason is because... Wait for it. Look at the calendar here. It's Game 7. So we lost the first, then we won. Then we lost 2 in a row. We're down 3 games to 1 and won back-to-back. And now we are taking on the Brewers in Game 7. And we're going to play this one. It's Game 7 of the World Series. You know what I mean? So they got me batting 5th. This is it. Game 7 of the World Series. There's the lineup if you care who all is on our team. We got Yordan Alvarez in left. Josh Jung at third is a beast at this point in his career. The guy in right field, Josh Steven, is pretty good. Angel at first is decent. I don't know anything about the guy catching or the guy at second or the guy pitching. So we're far enough into this, to the road to the show thing, that there's a bunch of players we've never heard of, and the guys that we have are now pretty much aging veterans. But here we go. Game 7, baby. Doesn't get any better than this. Rainy day in Chicago in freaking November. We're up 1-0. We're going to kind of slow play it here. All right, facing a lefty. 93, 79, 85. 93, 79, 85. I know DL Hall doesn't have very good command, so let's maybe try and work the count a little bit, or look for mistake pitches. But, what was I going to say? Oh, this will be the last of this episode, so what we'll do is, you know, oh man, didn't get the call there. We'll play this game, wrap it up, and then we'll have one more episode maybe that we use to burn through the remaining seasons of the Evan Milligan saga. Let's take away the curve. Fastball. Come on, baby. Outside. There we go.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Now I'm sitting on a 4-seam down. Nope. Still probably a fastball, though. Got under it. That pitch was, you know, probably not the best one to be swinging at, so. All right, we're down 2-1. I helped him there, though. That was a mistake on my part. I went after a pitch that I should have been taking. It's okay, though. They got me wearing number 10. I've had like a different jersey number every season since coming over to the White Sox. But whatever. At one point I was like, I think I started out as number 12. One season I was 22. The next season I was 23. Now I'm back to 10.
Ball, that's up there.
Which I think was my number when I came up with the Mets. Wrong about that, but not a big deal. All right, 3-0. Uber selective right here. I'm looking fastball up. All right, we're taking.
Especially with the one-run lead.
That's ball
Yeah.
four.
Surprised that he's treading lightly.
All right. Let's see if we can't steal second. With 2 outs, this is a steal situation for sure. Goes to the slide step. It's a straight pitch out there. So it's a lefty-lefty matchup here.
Nope, that's a ball.
2-0. I want to see what kind of move he's got when it's not the slide step. So, yeah, we can run on that, and this is the pitch to do it. 2-1. I don't think he's going to a slide step.
Usually the second time through the order.
Come on, baby.
Seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
I
Good about his fastball.
was ready to go there.
Milligan.
First movement, I'm sending him, you know. I think I've got it. Yep. All right, now get me home, dude. Let's watch the rest of the at-bat. Why not? It's the World Series, man. Get the extra step, because... down on strikes. All right, still 2-1, but they've got first and second, nobody out. This is huge right here. Come on, baby. He's got a big lead there at second. Spin it, baby. There we go. Come on, get out of it now. This will be huge. And he did it. And now we've got a chance. First and second, 1 out. Look at this advanced runner nonsense. We're going to drive in a run. Jason McLaughlin. 93 cutter. Then 86, 80. That cutter down. Over the middle of the plate.
Yeah, the boy.
Here it comes.
Inside, ball one.
All right. Come on, baby. This is huge. There you go. 2-0. He's going to have to bring me something here.
Well, you can say that again, man. It's raining cats and
Go.
dogs out there.
Ah, I got under it. Dang it.
I think it's time to get the ground screw out.
It's not a bad pitch to go after. I mean, you know it's coming. Stayed back on it, just popped it up. Ooh, 5-3 in the 7th, and the bases loaded. Oh, this is huge. All right, go to first with it. All right, we got a score. 7th inning stretch. We're down 5-3. I might be batting this inning. Bottom of the 8th, nobody on, so I got to get us started here. 94, 90, 80.
Almost Matty.
Come on, man.
His last AB certainly just
Dang it.
with this guy's big power.
0-1.
He's feeling pretty
Come
good.
on.
Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
All right,
1-1.
taking away the curve down.
Every ball club has that
Looking
spark
fastball
guy,
here.
And this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot
Get
of
down.
hitters.
Yes, that was right on the screws. All right, so the only way we would steal here is a good count to do it, and we're trying because it takes away the double play opportunity for it. But we have got to rally. This would be the inning to do it, because we're going to have the bottom of the order due up next inning if we, don't get much going here. And that's not a good situation. So he goes to the slide step and misses low. Come on. I'll take the walk here. Yeah, we can 100% run on that. We can even just wait to make sure that's the move. Well, he didn't even give me a chance. Come on, dude! Chasing to help him.
They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over. Here comes the 1-2.
Easily stolen. I mean, not even close there, guys.
Too late, that's his stolen base.
So the double play is now taken away. Aw, dang it! So it's going to be freaking... Oh, no, we're done. Oh, wow. Ooh, base hit to start. Nope. Ooh. Oh, we lose. 5-3. The Brewers win it all. So we went 1 for 3, single, a walk, and a couple of stolen bases, right? Pretty sure. Yeah, we stole 2 bases. So that's as close as we've come to a World Series, I'm pretty sure. Look at that. A 5-pack. So that'll do it for this episode. We will start next episode with the first game of... What season is it going to be? 2032? Oh, it'll be the first game of the 2033 season. We're going to be 29 years old. So basically about the halfway point in the career, and we are already over 2,000 hits and over halfway to 700 home runs. We're not going to get 700 home runs, but we could get to 600 at this point. I would say it's realistic to start seeing us start to dip off in terms of our attributes in the next season or two. Start to. Maybe slowly, but it's bound to happen, when you start getting into your low to mid 30s. So we'll keep an eye on that. But we should be able to get to 3,000 hits and 500 home runs. I think that is definitely doable. We should get to 300 stolen bases. We should possibly get 1,500 RB. Wait, we should get 1,500 RBIs. Pretty sure. And we should probably get somewhere in the neighborhood of 2,000 runs scored, which is pretty impressive. So, bottom line, fantastic numbers from me to this point in the career. Showing some durability as far as, like, these 2 seasons, the games that I missed is because the team decided to bench me. So, we've had luck on that front. And just consistency at the plate. So, and it's because you look at the attributes. He's got good plate vision, pretty good discipline. He's clutch for the most part. The speed is respectable, and then the contact and power ratings are both very good from both sides of the plate. So it's going to be pretty consistent for the most part. So 10 years in, as far as major league service, and we're over halfway to probably the best career in baseball history if the numbers were to keep up at this pace, which they're not going to, but we're going to be up there among the all-time greats at this point, especially considering at a premium position at shortstop. So, guys, that'll do it for this episode. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we will see y'all next time.
Here we go. Here I sit on the couch.